This is fish. To me, fish is always fillet is not fish. Fillet ni mandazi. Fish is fish, the one with the bones, the one that chokes you and sticks in your gums is that's fish. Karibuni sana. Today I'm the one on kitchen duty, which means it's my day to cook. Yeah, so let me just show you what we are preparing today. Apparently, I'm not just an artist with brushes and pencils. I'm also an artist with some spices there and vitu kama hizo. So here, waru, ama potatoes. Potatoes. The T is silent. The T is always silent. So we call them potatoes. So these are a basin of potatoes. I'll tell you what you are doing with them. This is, yeah, you can see dania there, nini, some lemon, some kitungu, some tear gas. Tear gas is very important, eh? Tear gas, tumelipia ushuru. You have to have some tear gas in your food. You've not enjoyed food unless you've poured mucus and tears all over the place. So it's always good to have that. Plus, it's good for the heart, by the way. Yes, so this is an empty plate. I'll tell you what you're doing with that as well. And this is some fish. This is my favorite meal. Yeah, I remember when we got married, Soila and my mom had a date. Yeah, my mom was teaching Soila how to make fish the lakeside style. And Soila was teaching her how to make lasagna. Okay, I wanted to say the Narok style, but here itaingia. Yeah, so this is fish. To me, fish is always fillet is not fish. Fillet ni mandazi. Fish is fish, the one with the bones, the one that chokes you and sticks in your gums is that's fish. That's fish. And here we have some spices. So we have cayenne pepper, we have curry powder, we have fish masala, salt. Soila insists it's cumin. Me, I say it's coming anyway.
No! Coming, honey, is something else.
I insist. Maggie's cubes. And then we have nutmeg. Now, nutmeg, guys, I came to discover that the other name for nutmeg is this. It's actually just there on the tin. Can you read that?
Kukumanga!
So, I'll not go into the details of what kukumanga is, but just know that kukumanga is actually nutmeg. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's healthy. It's very healthy. So, when you're deep frying fish, I'm sure when you've bought fish, you've always seen them having incisions at the side. This is to ensure that the fat, or rather the oil, penetrates deep. And then another thing about making fish is that use as minimum spices as possible, because fish has a really nice taste. So when you saturate it with too much spices, you'll sort of miss out on the real taste that the fish has. So this big one is yours. You're the one who's still going.
And remember, you've cleaned the fish. He's cleaned the fish, so it's not like you have to clean the fish. Remove this part.
Yeah. See,
this part is removed so they can. What are these called?
Gills. Yeah.
Yes, so I can both.
She's now showing me off what mom taught her. It's
no,
all right.
So I can be able to clean off the gills. Well.
So Meskia, this big one is yours.
But I'd suggest that you give credit where it's due, because it's me who taught you how to make fish. Honey, before we started shooting this video, you asked me literally, where do I start from?
Okay. All right. So like I said, this big one is yours. You're the one who's still growing.
Yay! I'm still growing.
Me nimekoma, so I'll eat the smaller one. I don't need so much. Yeah. So we'll spice that up, but before we do that. Anyway, so we are done. Yeah, here is what we are having. We have the vegetables. So I'll make some stew with this. This garlic is actually supposed to go on the fish as part of the marination. The tear gas, ushuru imelipwa, so it also go part of the fish. And then here is something we like to call fat chips. Yeah, we are going to have, this will be a lot of deep fried food today. Yeah, but we'll hack.
So just in case you're already on the comment section.
I know there are guys who are probably watching this video and they're like, wow. Huyu jamaa amekaliwa. This guy, he's the husband and he's cooking in his house. Now, listen.
Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your good time, because that is where you go wrong.
The thing is this, because I know there are guys who've been having a problem with this. So a man cannot cook, a real man does not cook. A real man just comes home with the newspaper and sits there and puts the legs on the table and wait for the wife to cook. The thing is this, your identity as a man is not shaken because you've cooked. Because I think the problem is a lot of guys don't know the difference between a role and a chore. Your role as a man comes from your identity as a man. And your identity as a man is not a matter of what you cooked or not. It's a matter of your nature. A chore has no gender. If your wife can cook, the husband can cook. If the wife can clean, the husband can clean. Now, of course, there's the way things happen naturally or traditionally where it's women who cook more, which is okay. But if you're a man and you love your wife, hey, manze, there are times you have to step up and help, So, yeah, I want to transfer the garlic to the fish. You cannot complete the fish marination without garlic. You can, but garlic makes a big difference. So you have to make sure the garlic goes into the incisions. Yeah, so the issue of men cooking, I think if you're a modern husband, this shouldn't be a problem in modern day. Maybe the days of our fathers, they would have an issue with that. But today, and it's not just a matter of being modern, it's just a matter of helping out, It's just a matter of helping out. I mean, this is your wife. It's not like when you're helping her, you are not benefiting. You help her, you benefit somehow.
Actually, it's not even about benefiting. This is your wife. You don't really need a reason to help her. So when it comes to chores and things like that, it's really a matter of help. It's not even a matter of what benefit will I get. It's not a matter of who is the woman or who is the man. Just help out.
There's usually an alternative pan. There's that pan there, that's the smaller one. And then there's this pan here. This is much preferred. I prefer this one because it's easy to handle. Plus the surface area is flat nicely. Now the trick is when you're dipping the fish, make sure the oil, make sure the oil is hot. I wanted to say hot and oil at the same time. Make sure the oil is really hot, because if you put it when the oil is still lukewarmish, your fish is going to disintegrate and it won't be a pretty sight. So yeah, I think this is hot enough. Let's just do that. Yep. Okay. Are you ready to jump into space?
Don't dip, don't throw it, don't put it.
So I'm trying to do something I usually see Soila doing in this kitchen called multitasking. Let's see how good I am at it.
You're about to burn food today, so
Hey, nobody's burning food. Hata tukibana. Sisi wawili tutairarua. So we are foiling them because we are not yet eating it right now. Still preparing something else. Look at that fish. Oh yeah. Baby.
Okay. The big one is mine.
I changed my mind. You eat this one.
Nope.
usually add a bit of milk to my soups.
I've never known.
Yes, that's why you like them so much.
No.
You add some milk, not so much until it overwhelms the rest of the stew, just enough,
Let me taste.
and then it thickens.
Baby, let me taste.
No, the taste, it needs to simmer.
Who taught you simmer?
Needs to simmer.
Who taught you the word simmer?
You know that place in Tao called Simmers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually teach people how to simmer things there.
But I mean, it's a different, I don't know if it's the same meaning though, but you...
No, simmering food.
The way you've used it, it's particularly technically for food, so you taught you the word simmer.
Zimmerman. You know Hans Zimmer? This one who makes soundtracks for movies.
No, I know Hans Solo. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, guys, so KPLC decided that this will be a candlelit dinner. Yeah, Maze powers have been out since, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours now. Ama? 2 hours. Actually, 1 hour.
45 minutes.
It's been like an hour since lights were out, so we have no lights, so we have a candlelit dinner by default. Yeah. Ooh, just look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so let's hope we won't swallow some bones in this darkness. Anyway, guys, cheers. Just to enjoy food.